we heard you're gonna make a statement about what happened, and it'd be in your best interest if you don't make that statement. I'm like, oh, okay, I don't understand what the issue of me telling my fans, like, yo, look, it's not that serious of a deal. I went to jail for whatever this is. Like, I didn't get for that 2 days why that was an issue. 2 days later, the TMZ report come out. All of a sudden, the affiliates of her circle start pointing like little subliminal fingers, like count your days and like.
Rapper Tory Lanez stands accused of shooting Megan Thee Stallion. We're about to tell you exactly what happened on that fateful night, what Megan said about him, and how long Tory is probably going to serve in prison. This angst-ridden rapper has been accused of 1 count of assault with a semi-automatic firearm, 1 count of carrying a concealed, loaded, and unregistered firearm in a vehicle, and 1 count of discharging a firearm with gross negligence. That's right, he's in deep trouble. On December 14, 2022, 27-year-old Megan Thee Stallion testified against rapper Tory Lanez, accusing him of shooting her on July 12, 2020. Megan Thee Stallion's real name is Megan Jovan Ruth Pete. Tory Lanez's real name is Daystar Peterson. Megan has testified that she got a shock when 30-year-old Tory Lanez opened fire on her after a pool party at Kylie Jenner's house. You've got to believe that, don't you? You don't expect to get shot dead at the end of every party you go to. The attack happened in the Hollywood Hills. Before Megan left the party, she was hanging out with Tory, Kris Jenner, and Kelsey Harris. They were the last people to leave the party as usual. Megan had problems with her wig, so she wanted to leave. Tory was enjoying himself though, so he didn't want to go. Can't blame him for that, can you? Megan and Tory had an argument in the car, one accusing the other of being a loser. She got out of the car and he fired 5 rounds of ammo at her feet. This is how she describes the event in the cross-questioning in the courtroom. This whole story was about who I was having sex with, and I don't understand why that matters. It's disgusting at this point. How can I share my body with someone who could shoot me? Both rappers have been obsessing over this incident on their social media pages and in their songs. Her courtroom testimony has been an emotional journey for her. She told the jury in Los Angeles this: "I can't believe I have to come here and do this." The incident has been mind-blowingly traumatic for her. Not just the effect of the assault, but also having to relive the shooting in court. On the second day of the trial, Megan is remembering her nightmare. "I'm in shock. I'm scared. I hear the gun going off and I can't believe he's shooting at me."
The car, and it's like everything happens so fast. And all I hear is this man screaming, he said, "Dance," and he started shooting. And I'm just like, oh my God.
Were you afraid for your life at that time?
I was really scared because I had never been shot at before.
Prosecutors.
The Grammy-winning rapper hasn't been holding back in court. She is sobbing and bursting into tears at times and expressing regret for coming forward about the assault. This is what she tells the court: "I wish he would have just shot and killed me if I knew I was going to have to go through this torture." So what is Tory Lanez saying about the incident? Is he denying the charges? Of course he is, and who wouldn't be? But the WAP rapper isn't in the clear, far from it. Blood has been found at the scene of the crime, and the gun too. It's on the floor next to where Tory is sitting, and it's still warm to the touch. Megan originally claimed that she cut her feet on some glass, but then changed her mind, insisting that she lied because she was afraid of what the police might do. Racial injustice in the US is an ongoing issue, both before Black Lives Matter and after. Megan didn't want any trouble with the police. Her thoughts on this matter border on paranoia. At the time, we were at the height of police brutality. I felt like if I said this man had just shot me, they might shoot first and ask questions later. Megan received medical care and bullet fragments were pried from her feet. But not all the pieces were found. She's still struggling to walk at times. Tory was arrested shortly after and charged with carrying a concealed firearm in a car. He didn't admit to shooting Megan at the time, and he still hasn't. So if he didn't do it, who did? Megan couldn't have shot herself in the foot, could she? In a TV interview with CBS, Megan has opened up about her fears of Tory coming back to shoot her again. She seems to be terrified of him.
I'm the victim. Like, I'm not defending myself against anything. Like, something happened to me.
Is evidence? Can you blame her though? During the interview, Megan tells us that she, in particular, didn't deserve to be treated like that. In her own words, "I've never put my hands on anybody. I've never raised my voice too loud. It shouldn't have got this crazy." She clearly sees herself as the victim in this case. All I hear is this man screaming. He said, "Dance, beep," and he started shooting. And I'm just like, oh my God. I didn't even want to move too quick because I'm like, oh my God, if I take the wrong step, I don't know if he's going to shoot something that's super important. Megan has broken her silence about what really happened that night and has revealed that Lanez offered her $1 million to keep it quiet. That's a lot of money, but the stallion doesn't need it. He probably did this because he's already on probation for a weapons offense. If he gets caught again, it could, or will, mean jail. So what's going to happen to him if or when he's found guilty? He's looking at up to 23 years in prison. In a phone call, he's regretting the events of that night, claiming he was just too drunk. But the question is, knowing you were drunk, why did you carry a weapon with you? Hey man, that's heavy. Didn't think of that one. What do you think is going to happen next in the trial? Is Tory Lanez going to be found guilty? Is he facing prison time? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like the video.